Welcome YouTube. It looks like we are here for another Goblin chunk video, and we are starting off with a nice lamp. First off, just want to say to my good buddy, girlfriend, and our friend I'm So Iron, we haven't seen I'm So Iron in a very long time, so praying for him. Hope he's doing good. I know he had some struggles that he was dealing with, and we haven't seen him for about 6 months, so super scared about that, but hoping he's doing good. We have been just chipping away at this mining grind, working our ass off, and we will see what progress we made in today's video. We can definitely see that I've been getting a lot of lamps. I mean, ever since I green logged the random events, quote unquote green logged it, just EXP's racking in, so we are steadily getting our agility up. I miss a lot of the levels because honestly I've just been hardcore AFK on this game, so a lot of the recording just didn't happen. I have screenshots. Maybe I'll make a screenshot compilation video of all of the levels that I've gotten on this account, but as of right now, here's some evidence that I've been lamping them, and I don't know why I recorded this entire thing. I should have just recorded the lamp. And there we go. We are very close to another level. I mean, we're gonna get level 2, but let me tell you, level 2 is not where we stop this video. We go very hard on these lamps. I stood hyper focused. Another level, another lamp. Just been killing these white knights. The white knights are a good source of law runes, which I was working on for a while I was thinking that I was going to do the construction grind, but it turns out I'm just not going to do the construction grind until we get a portal, because the amount of law runes that I'll need is just way too much. It's not realistic. It's not a really good EXP per hour. It's probably less than, like, if I'm sweating with all the resources, it's probably around 6k an hour, and that's just not really something I'm willing to do. In the meantime, after I'm done lamping agility, I'll probably lamp construction a little bit, but there's really no point in trying to train it right now until we have access to a portal or a saw. And yeah, so the knights are a good way for us to get our ranged up. What is this? An old clip? I think this is an old clip, actually. Yeah, this might be an old clip. I might have included an old clip here because I see we got the blue D-hide. I think we already did that, or maybe I just got them and I didn't wear them. So yeah, there we go. We're looking pretty snazzy in our new range gear, even though it's a little bit shit. And here we got another lamp going directly into agility, giving us level 2. So I went pretty hard on these random event clips, and I don't know why, because halfway through I just stopped. I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler. We end up with much higher agility than what's going to be shown, but what's good is that you can usually track what level I am in mining in this, so you can see, that I've been doing my mining. Alright, so now we are sitting at level 4. Isn't that spectacular? Just so you know, we got to get 50, so we're not even a portion of the way there, but every lamp is closer. Looking at some other chunk men and found out that I can actually jump the Falador wall at 4, I believe, or is it 5? Might be 4. Once I jump the Falador wall, I will still be in my chunk. I will walk to the edge of the chunk, and I might be able to nab myself some crafting training. Had to turn region locker on so that I can see where I am. That's my main. It is not safe spotting. It's splashing on the barbarians to go get them so I can kill them, and I'm just hunting for the ring mold. If you think that this is cheating, I'm sorry, but it's just for more content. It's just for more content. And if you look in the inventory right there, let me fix my screen. It looks like we got it. So we went ahead and telegrabbed it, found a good spot. I'm still in my chunk. Now I just have to teleport back and we're all good. I believe this little discovery is eventually what leads us to have to do the 87 crafting grind. Just so you know, if I did get an onyx while I'm in this chunk, I am not turning that into a ring of stone that is worthless. I'd rather just get the level for the onyx amulet, and then I would just hold on to it, because that is just a waste of time to use an onyx on a ring of stone. I am not PKing. I'm not trying to pretend to be a rock. But here we go, crafting XP up the wazoo. We're at 6. And we're going to just keep flying by these. We're going to make a lot of progress towards that. So I went ahead and I rocked my my gold rings up until I can do sapphires, and now we can do sapphires, which is going to be much faster EXP, and we're going to breeze through these couple of levels. Now, truthfully, because I went and got this and it's not something in the chunk, it's really not a chunk goal, but because you and I both know that I did this, I'm going to attempt to get the 87, even though it's not on our goal list. Actually, I might have to look at that again because it might actually be on our goal list, but if it isn't on our goal list, I'm not going to add it. 50 crafting. Now that is a good level right there to stop. I did want to make the ring, the dragonstone ring, but I don't think I have any way of imbuing it. I thought it was just like casting the imbue, but I don't know if it is, because I know that there's a scroll or something like that. So maybe I have to get the scroll first. I don't know. But I do have a lot more of these packs to unlock, and we are only 88, so we are going to get plenty, I think, by the time we're done with this. The thing is, I don't know where it's going to leave us, but we do have the collection log for the mining the stars, even though the stars are few and far between. So if we do land on that, I will probably just go and do stars post 99 to see if we can get some more of those gem bags and get closer to the 87 crafting. Another book in the history books, I guess, but this, I don't think this is a level. Let's see. Is this a level? This is not it is a level. We're 5 now. Hooray. That doesn't matter anymore. Working on our 94 fletching, so we'll be fletching these logs or banking them, whatever I feel like doing. But just so you guys know, it is 6 minutes into the video, so I really hope that you have liked and subscribed if you do want to see more of my chunk content. Goblin only is coming along. I lost membership on it, so I've been grinding out on my main to try to, afford membership on it. But if you want more videos, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment. It helps the channel, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. I promise. So I originally thought this letter needed to be tanned, but it is already tanned. So here comes our best in slot range body. I can't add studdeds to it, but you know what, this is pretty good for right now. A little bit of a plus in the range slot. I'll take it when we're safe spotting. With every moment I become faster, I become stronger. As you can see in the chat, 92 just hit, which means we can mine amethyst, and that is really good, except amethyst is like 3 times the time it would take to just continue doing motherlode mine, especially because recently they updated motherlode mine, so now coal gives you EXP and there's all that other stuff. So honestly, there's literally no reason for me to do amethyst, and I probably won't unless I figure out that it's good crafting EXP, but I don't even think it's good crafting EXP. So we'll just wait. I know I said crazy excited. This is post editing, so I'm not crazy excited. Amethyst is ass. Here we are at amethyst, the greatest thing to ever be invented. I will spend the rest of my life here. I will not move, and we're going to just keep going until we can get our superior mining gloves, as amethyst is obviously the best and easiest way to get to 99. I don't have to think. I don't have to do anything. I just click and I go to sleep, and when I wake up, I got 1 amethyst in my inventory, and my account's not logged off because it took 9.5 hours. Really good training method. I love it. It's like if I was mining diamonds with my bare fist in Minecraft. There it is. It only took 6 business days. After my gorgeous bounty of exactly 1 amethyst, I decided that's probably enough mining for today, so I went ahead and started making these ruby rings, which can be transformed into, I think ring of forging. I think that's what it is, ring of forging, which lets you make, what does it let you make? Lets you make iron. There we go. Lets you make iron. We're gonna need a lot of cosmic runes. I don't know where I got my cosmic runes, but we don't have nearly enough. And whatever, but now we can do this, which is cool. 55. We get a couple of our dragon stones done. 138 EXP each. 137.5 actually, but who cares? Who's counting? Not me. Well, anyway, so these are cool. I get to make the ring now, I guess, and I'm not really too crazy about it because I have come to the realization that I need so much magic EXP, and I do not have so much runes, so that's gonna suck. But Project Rebalance has happened, so Motherlode Mine's been changed, and so has magic, so hopefully our small stack of runes goes much further, and we might be able to imbue that bad boy. And if we do, and we take it into the wilderness, I think it helps us with something. I forgot what it helps us with. Oh yeah, with clue scrolls, ? Or maybe I have to imbue it. I don't know. I remember there was something about it that made me sad. Project Rebalance is all done. They did it. Now the next thing we have, I think, is Deadman mode, and then Valamore 2 or something like that. Something to look forward to. Either way, Water Strike's hitting 8, and I'm happy about it. And that's really cool because now I don't have to use more air runes than necessary. So my small stack and small source of air runes is going to go much further now, and that's good. That's good, and I'm not upset about the rebalance, even though a lot of people are like, you changing the game. Nah, it's okay. RuneScape 3 gets to cast magic with no runes or something like that, so I'm not even gonna bitch about it. Next good rebalance, just put the fucking saw at the real estate agent, please, or give us a tool belt. Tool belt would be gas. Oh my god, I think everybody would bitch about tool belt, and then they'll use it and they'll be like, actually, this is kind of gas. Here's a beautiful and splendid clip of me trying to get one single fragment. Well, I mean sediments. One single fragment. Yeah, so I'm trying to get one sediment, and it's taking forever. Like, look at this. It's crazy. Can you believe this? That's it. I got like from 49 to 99 in like an hour. Well, guys, it looks like... Let me move you guys closer. It looks like... Sorry, my cat is right in front of me. Looks like we just hit 97 mining. We've got 2.3 mil. Almost 2.4 mil. 2.4 mil until we are 99 mining, and we will get to roll a pick the chunk. And what that's going to look like is I'm going to... Let me just go to the map so I can show you guys over here, right? I'm going to select some of the chunks that I want. For example, this chunk right here. Also, I'm going to be doing diagonal chunks because as long as there's not anything blocking me, like if there's like a tree right here blocking me, then obviously I can't go that way. But diagonal chunks I'm probably going to allow just to make the entire experience a little bit better, you know, just my chunk map experience, because I do have to go quite some ways to complete the goal of fighting next. And we have a whole bunch of grinds along the way. I'm probably going to be maxed by the time I'm done with this account. Now, we're currently here. The chunks that I'm going to allow to roll are 1, 2, 3. I can't do this one because there's no way to get to it. If there was, you know, I would allow it, but there's no way to actually get to it. Like, I can't go this way. And I think that this is actually accurate. I'm sorry, the map is actually accurate. Let me get back to where I was just now. I think the map is actually accurate right here, where this is not on this side. Like, sometimes the map is a little bit like off center, so this would actually be like on the precipice of this thing. Maybe I'd allow it, but it doesn't look like it. I am going to be able to use this soon because I'm currently 24 and I've got some more events coming my way soon. But as for the chunks that I'm going to allow for this picker roll to do, I'm going to do possibly this one, as well as potentially this one, and this one, and I don't know if I can go this way, but if I can, I'll do this one as well. Although I don't really know what this chunk would give me. I don't think this chunk gives me anything, actually. Nothing worth anything. I mean, it does give me a spot to cook that is closer to like a fire, but it doesn't really give me anything. But as for the chunks that I really, really want, I would love this chunk right here, or this chunk. And I haven't really looked at this chunk too much, but I'm almost certain there's not a cooking method in this chunk. So I need a cooking method, a really good cooking method, because right now I have to get 94 cooking with this one chicken or these 2 bears. But these 2 bears are not near a stove, and they actually have a pretty decent amount of health. So I'm hoping to roll Falador farm so I can train on the chickens. I have a dairy churn, and I also get the farming allotment, which will speed up the grind over here. I am going to potentially be backlogging the construction grind until I get a portal, because as of right now, like this one I can't get to yet, but as of right now, I can't really. I'd have to get hundreds of thousands of law runes, and I just don't really have a good way to grind them out. Like these guys over here, the dark wizards, they don't really drop them too frequently. And I'm sorry if you can hear my cat purring. I don't really drop them too frequently. Just to talk about these chunks, the reason I want this chunk right here is because the stronghold, obviously, the stronghold gives me access to a torch, which means that I can do this guy. And doing this guy gives me a collection log to work towards, but also it gives me the ability to get bird's nest that'll help with farming. The reason that I want this chunk is because of the chickens and the yew trees, and obviously this farming patch. That's the biggest deal. Is this would definitely help with two of my grinds. This would give me another grind, and here we're in the stronghold. This would give me another grind, but it would also give me like a way to train some other things. So like we have tin and coal, which is not that important. We have barbarians, which are not the best way to get law runes, but at the very least they're not in the wilderness. We have an anvil here, but for some reason in my mind, I don't think we can use this anvil. But we also have a spinning wheel here. Wow, that was so cringe. We have a spinning wheel here. Sorry, my mouth is dry. And the spinning wheel is a big deal because that spinning wheel would allow me to make a rune crossbow. So if I got this chunk, I would be able to make, well, as of right now, I'd be able to make an addy crossbow because I can't make a rune crossbow yet. But I'd be able to make an addy crossbow, which would be tons better than the bow that I have access to for fighting the mole. And the mole will just, it really wouldn't be too beneficial, but it would still just be nice to have a boss, just something to grind out. But yeah, this mining grind is almost over. I'd say probably maybe another 2 or 3 weeks, and I should be done. I'm averaging around like 100k a session, and still absolutely no pet. And that's the thing. Like, I made a deal with the chat. If I get the pet after 99, I'm going to go into the wilderness and die with the pet, because if he don't like me before 99, he don't get to like me after 99. So that's just the way that's gonna be. I'm really hoping, and this is just a completely different topic, just because I'm talking to you guys now, and I haven't really done that on a clip, live on a clip. Usually I just record in silence and then talk afterwards. I'm really hoping to oh yeah, there's wilderness chunks too that could potentially unlock. I'm going to probably have to make some of these available. This is a very scary chunk for me though, but it does give me a rune shop, so that wouldn't be that crazy. I'm not gonna make this rollable. I don't care what y'all say, I'm not doing this. And unfortunately I can't do this one. I would love to do this one, but I can't do this one because I can't actually go. Wait, can I go diagonal here? I could potentially go diagonal here. I don't know. But these chunks would be like super duper cool. This is a scary chunk as well. The closer you get to the enclave, the scarier it gets. So I really don't want to go towards the enclave, but I do have to make these highlightable. But I probably won't put them in the beneficial log. And the way that I'm going to do the beneficial log is that I'm just going to unselect the ones that I really don't want to roll, because this is supposed to be a reward for getting a 99 cape, which I don't even have a 99 cape on my main, so that's why I'm doing it. It took a lot of perseverance because I really wanted to quit. So I want this reward. The chunk life is not for everyone. I'm enjoying it, but I'm gonna tell you, once I hit like level 79 to 94, it was so just demoralizing and slow. It felt like forever. So yeah, TLDR, we are going to make the ones that I don't want to roll unrollable, and then we're going to do the double picker, and then I'll just pick from what I have from there. I'm actually probably just going to do this chunk is rollable, this chunk is rollable, this chunk is rollable, and actually, you know what, I'm going to spoil myself. I'm just going to make the ones that I want rollable. Will be 1, 2, and 1, 2, and what is this? Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. This is kind of gonna be like a whatever roll. I'm not actually interested in this chunk at all. I don't think there's anything. I don't benefit from anything here. The only thing I can imagine is I get to do 2 quests, and then there's kilowatts, and I would have to grind to, I think, 39 Slayer for a kilowatt, 37 Slayer. Yeah, that's not worth it at all for me. But I'm going to make those chunks that I do want rollable, because it's supposed to be a reward. It's kind of like my middleman between picking and rolling, because I did run a poll for this, and when I rolled that poll, a couple of people said no, a couple of people said yes, but you don't get to pick it, and then a couple of people, much more people said yes, you do get to pick it. So to kind of appease the parties that did say yes, I'm going to just allow myself to pick the ones that I do want to roll, and then roll from those, and we'll do a double roll. So for example, I do this one, right? This chunk, this chunk, this chunk, and this chunk, right? And if you're wondering how I get to this, I just jump off this grapple wall, and then I walk this way. I would just have to use a law rune every time I wanted to get back. That's the only issue with that. But the good thing is I would never get stuck, because I have access to the runes that I need in the stronghold. I can grind them out. So it would be this one, this one, this one, and this one right here with Taverley Dungeon. Taverley Dungeon is a massive grind, but I mean, there's no but. It's just a massive grind. It's not the best thing in the world, but it does give me a couple of training methods, a couple of big monsters to fight for money. And if I do end up rolling the Taverley, I probably won't backlog. Probably wouldn't backlog the construction grind. I would just probably work till my next 99, and then just pick this chunk, and then just lock in from here, because my issue is not I don't want to do backpacks to 99. My issue is I don't want to collect all of the law runes I need to teleport to the house portal to get 99. That's the issue that I'm facing. I don't mind grinding out the money, even though the money here would just be motherload mine. I'd be much happier in a chunk like this, where I have monsters to kill. I got black demons. I've got dragons to kill for my. My prayer grinds, because I have a 70 prayer grind for some Falador diary. I've got chaos druids, which are immensely botted, so it's almost negligible that they're here. But we've got chaos druid access over here, and the chaos druids drop runes and herbs. Herbs are not really a factor, but the chaos druids drop runes and herbs, so if I can get to them, I'll do it. The animated axes are not really important. The poisonous spiders are not really important. These are hill giants right here. This is very important. The hill giants are very good. Then we have the black knight base. I don't think they drop anything that I need. And this does not give me a cooking method, and that's really what I'm looking for. I really want a cooking method, because 94 cooking off one chicken is just I'm not built for it. I love you guys, but I would not do that. I would just backlog it. I'd rather that's not a thing. I'd rather not just do that grind. I don't want to. I'm almost done with this 99 grind. I don't mind doing grinds. I just don't want grinds to be absolutely abysmal. Like, I don't mind sitting at a tree, cutting and fletching to 99 fletching. I don't mind hitting something for defense EXP. Like, that sounds crazy, but it's really simple to do. It doesn't require a ridiculous method. It does require perseverance. You gotta sit there, and you gotta just, be okay with the fact that you got a really shitty EXP rate, but it's consistent. You just go, you hit something, you get EXP. You go, you click something, you get EXP. This method requires me to buy bag plants, world hop, and then also teleport myself to here. And I've already done this wrong. I forgot to bring water runes, so I brought the earth staff and earth runes and teleported to Remington. I had to do the rock of shame. So the reason that I would very much like to roll any of these chunks is it makes that so that my next 99 cape, which I don't think there is a 99 cape in this chunk, but my next 99 cape will bring me closer to Remington, or that's really where we're at right now. I really want to be closer to a house portal so that I can go ahead and grind this stuff out. So yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I hope that was coherent. I hope it wasn't like ridiculous, but I've been watching a lot of chunk content lately. It's been very motivating. I'd like to give a special shout out to Shifty. I've been watching Shifty. I've been watching Mark RS, Hannibal, obviously, King Academics, unrelated, but I've been watching him too. Agile Tom, obviously goated. I would like to. Josh Isn't Gaming, been watching him too. Shout out to Mr. Sledge. I met him and he helped me out on my main. He helped me with some bossing and he actually gave me a lot of gear, like out of nowhere. And it's crazy because I met Mr. Sledge while I was trying to PK him, and because I pay for my bonds with my own account. I just go and I do PVM or PKing to try to make up money for a bond, and then I trade the bond over. So the bonds are getting more and more pricey, so I had to sell all my gear. So I basically just had a dragon scimitar. So I was killing zombie pirates, and I saw Mr. Sledge, and he was level 126, and he was really kitted out. And I took my D skim and I tried to hit him. I failed, and he took pity on me, and he dropped me a mil, and then he gave me 7 more mil. So what a goat. I hate taking handouts, but honestly, I needed it. I got 6 more days of membership on this account. I gave Gobbo only membership as well, and I really haven't been playing on Gobbo only just because I can't afford to bond all these accounts. So Gobbo only is probably going to take a break until I can monetarily pay for his memberships. And right now I've got some IRL goals, so I can't do that. But I'll still be playing on them. The good thing about Gobbo only is that goblins are pretty much only in free to play, so I do have still the ability to grind, do some clues out until we do run into that day where I can afford that membership again. So you'll probably get a long Gobbo only video sometime in the future where it's like me doing clues and stuff. That's free to play. That's easy stuff to do. Anyway, shout out to Drip Quest. Shout out to Lazia Lama. Love that guy. Vanica. Shout outs Vanica. Shout out to Peach. Shout out to 80K for commenting on my video. Shout out to, I don't want to just dox these people, but the last numbers of your account are 1202. You know who you are. The boy Derek. Thank you, Derek. Thank you for to Mr. or Mrs. Pollution. Blood Favored Vegan, Hannibal again, Will Norris, thank you. Oh God, I just doxed that guy. I'm so sorry, Will. I'm so sorry. Peach, thank you. All these people, very, very, very happy to have all this interaction from you guys. Very, very happy to watch some content while I'm mining, and shout out to everybody in the group chat. All of you, I'm gonna go Agathina. I never spoke to you in my life. Our dog knee taco. I know that says our dog, but I can't say that even though I know what it is. Artie Starty, awesome. Chunk Massacre, Chunk Iromu, Chunk Ferox, Rex, Jube, Chunk Person, don't know you, shout out to you. Chunk Sour, Chunk Taverly, Chunk Workshop, Chunk Hobo, Chuck Cloud, Chunky Man, by the way, Courier Chunk, Draenor Pleb, Eagles Land, End of Lands, Eagles Chunk, Faye Tesla Coil, GIM Goltez, me, him Botany, Hosidious Guy, I'm So Thresh, Monk Chunker, 1x1, did I miss any? Like Chunk Noob, Less Chunk Miss, 1x1, Piku, Poor Chunk, Ron, Sailing, Sarum, Segment Guy, Scary Chunk, Sibmento, Stuck in Artie, Striker of God. Shout out to my cat, Wizard. He just logged off. Wiz Ham. Shout out to all of you guys and all the chunkers that aren't. You guys have been really, really cool to just talk to and see you guys talk and chat. Really, really supportive, and it really helped me get through the harder parts of this 99. We still got a lot of more grinding to do. Yes, my baby, yes. We still got a lot more grinding to do. We still got 99 smithing coming up. We still got 94 cooking coming up, and we still got the worst one, 99 construction, which I may potentially backlog. And stop it, my cat is hitting the mic. And and also, what is it that I have to do? Implings, I have to do this 90, 89 for the lucky implings. We got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of work to do. But the fact that the first pillar is broken, well, it's gonna be broken. I haven't gotten there yet, but the fact that the first pillar is going to break has made me very happy. So thank you guys all so much. And in the history books, we are rocking 99. Can't believe it. I've never gotten a 99 in old school RuneScape, so I'm so happy. Wow, I didn't record any audio for any of that. Well, I've got a 99, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy. It's finally done. It's obviously not the last bit of mining I'm going to be doing, but I I don't know. I felt nothing as it was happening until everybody said grats, and then I felt really really good. And that's good. I had it wasn't that bad at the end of all this. It wasn't that bad. Now, unfortunately, it is not nearly the end of mining for me. I'm going to be mining for such a long time. But you know what it is? It is time for a big reward. And the big reward is, not only is it the mining cape, obviously, that's a big reward for me, but I am going to allow myself to pick roll a chunk. And by pick roll, I mean I'm going to highlight a couple of chunks, and I'm going to do the double roller, and whatever it lands on, that is what I'm going to get. So talk to Keldrin. Can I buy a skill cape from you? Boom. And wait, no, it's not. Sorry, it's overpriced. Motherfucker, Jesus. Can I buy a mining skill cape from you? That'd be 99k. Okay, then. Boom. And I've got a 99 cape. That is absolutely astronomical. Wow, guys, I am just beyond boost. What does boost me do? What did it boost me to? 100. Wow, I get a +1 boost. It must be a glitch. I'm really really excited. I have a 99. I have a skill cape emote now. I never had an emote for a skill cape before. That's crazy, guys. I've never. That feels really good. I'm super happy with that. If only it was as good as this emote. And you know that line bling. That can only mean one thing. Okay, well, that's all done. Let me get you guys over to the chunk picker, and we'll see which one I get. All right, guys. Here we go. We are at the chunk picker now. We did a vote on the channel. Let me go to the channel so you guys can see it. You guys know I'm not making stuff up. I'm gonna bring it up in real time. Go to community. Bada bing. We did a vote on the channel, and I voted whether or not I should do the 99 roll. 29% of you guys said no, 29% said yes, but 44 said yes, and you can pick it. As a in between for this, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to not pick the chunks, but I'm going to unpick the ones that I don't want to roll. So with this, I'm also considering adding. The. Sorry, give me a second. Let me just unpick the ones that I don't want to roll. Bada bing. So these are going to be the 5 chunks that I did that wrong. These are going to be the 5 chunks that I did. I'm also considering allowing the teleport to the Varrock chunk, only because if I do the teleport to the Varrock chunk, I will eventually get this, but that's so far away. I don't think I'm going to allow the teleports, but here we go. We have one. Oh, I don't want to drain our mana. Stop that. So I got these 4. All right, these 4. That's the wrong chunk. This is the right chunk. These 4, right? And the reason how can I get to this chunk is because I can drop down here and I can walk over here, and I can I don't like the idea of a teleport being my only way back, but this chunk actually has a way for me to get the law runes and the water runes for me to teleport back, so I can never technically get locked in this chunk. So these are the 4 chunks that I'm going, the four chunks I'm going with. Oh, butter is locked. Yeah, these are the 4 chunks I'm going with. Oh, that I don't own any of these chunks. What the fuck is going on? Okay, let's do this again. I do own this chunk. These are the 5 chunks I'm going with, right? Because if I get this chunk, I can buy what do you call it, runes, and a rune shop would be great. So here we go. We're going to pick a chunk, center the trunk. How do you roll? Okay, roll 2. We're gonna roll 2. Do you guys think I should go to Discord to do? I don't need to show you guys my Discord though. Yep. Nope. Okay. And nobody's on Discord. I'm not gonna bother anybody. We're just gonna do it right now. We're only picking from the ones we want because this is a reward for getting 99. Roll 2. Okay, so we've got Southern Farm or the chunk next to it. Take me there, bada bing. This one or this one, I'm gonna pick the Southern Farm. So that's our chunk, guys. And now let me highlight all the other chunks that we can roll now for regular things. And that's how I'm gonna do it. Every time I get a 99, I'm going to allow not just a 99. It has to be 99 with the cape. Once I purchase the cape, I'm gonna allow the trick roll. But now we have access to wait, can I even get there? What the fuck? Oh, wait, I gotta see this. I've gotta see this. This might actually I might have actually messed up. Let me see. What chunk is this anyway? This is I gotta go into the I'm getting off the chunk picker. Let's go here. Off the chunk picker. Why are you still on the chunk picker? You son of a bitch. Goblin chunk. Boom. Done. Alright, so now we are off the chunk picker. I want to see if I messed this up. I hope I did not mess it up. We're gonna go here. And if you see here fishing, I'm on my dead man mode account. Sometimes I play on that when I'm bored. So first off, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna go to region locker plugin. Is that the one you do? And then we're gonna add the chunk. So what is the chunk number for this? It's 12083. So we go boop, comma 12083, enter, and now I think if I go here, it should be open. And now, let's see, can I go through this? What's the other plugin? There's a plugin that makes it so that you can there's another plugin, region locker GPU. Is that it? I think it turns this up. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to turn that on to make sure. Yeah, I can go in and out of this chunk. So here we go. Boom. Turn. Oh wait. Oh, get HD back on. Get HD back on. This shit is ugly as fuck. What the fuck? Yep, there's HD. All right, we're back. So it looks like I can mark tile. I can go right here to get into this chunk, and bada bing, guys, we are in our brand new chunk, and there's a lot to do in here, and I need to talk about it because this chunk actually it does so much for the account. First things first, we get this thingy right here. If this gives EXP, I'll lose my mind. Try again. Okay, it doesn't give any EXP. I thought it would give like 1 EXP. You know, sometimes they give like 0.5. Wait, let me just do one more time just in case it's like 0.25. Okay, it's not. All right. So, yeah, we've got a farm patch that we can actually plant things in, which is massive. This is huge for us. I don't know what that ring thing, but we have infinite cabbages. We have cows. Cows can be killed and cooked, which is awesome. We have a shop down here, which I think sells plant cure. So whenever our trees are about to die, they won't die anymore, baby. That's this. And we've got bots, guys. We've got no. So we have plant cure. We've got all this stuff. We have secateurs, which means that we can actually now complete the diary that we need to complete. And what else do we have? We have a filled plant pots, which is good. This is a lot easier for me to get stuff. But the biggest thing, guys, is we have access to something to kill and something to cook, right? So now we had a grind of 94 cooking. It's going to be less shit now. I mean, it's not going to be great, but it's going to be less shit now. Because before we only had the one chicken, now we have the mini chicken. And well, actually, there's only fucking 4 chickens here. I thought there were like 50 chickens here. There's only 4 chickens. That's really not even that good. Oh, here we go. There's more chickens back here. I was about to say, yeah, this is actually massive, guys. Wait, am I in my chunk? Yes, this is actually massive, guys. We get to kill these chickens. We've got eggs to pick up off the floor, and we do need to go back to the chunk picker right now and see exactly what new goals have been added because we've gotten this chunk. And I hope you guys don't mind that I did this. I know you guys some of you guys are just like, oh, you ruined the account, whatnot. I love playing on this account, and even if you don't watch it, I'm gonna be playing on this account. It's been a part of my life now. It's my only account with a 99, so that's gonna change. Never gonna change. I'm always gonna love this account. Oh shit, we got U trees, baby. We got U trees. U trees are really nice to have. Now, there was an argument to pick this account, this one, because it has the altar, so I can make air runes, which would have been awesome for my magic grind. Wait, let me just make sure my guy doesn't leave the chunks while he's doing this, because he likes to be an asshole. There we go. There was an argument to take this. Oh, don't you dare. There was an argument to pick this chunk right here, because it has the air altar. The air altar will allow me to make air runes, and that helps me with my 79 magic grind. It has less grinds in general, and there's a spinning wheel. Spinning wheel is important, but it's just not that important right now, and I can get away with not having a spinning wheel. The chainmail shop would have also been really good for money, but and this underwall tunnel, I don't know if it gives EXP, but if this gave EXP, this would have been speed running the Falador rooftop, because as of right now, I don't really have a lot of clips to show this, but I've been completely lamping agility. We're at 29, which means that we can do that underwall shortcut, which is great. What's left now is just to go start living my life in this new chunk. Now, let me tell you, that was not the big breath of air that I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty cool. Now let's take a look at what we've got here. We've still got 36 gold nuggets. That just does not sit right with me, so I'm gonna have to go in Motherlode Mine and get those last 4 that I need to round that out. We're gonna be doing a lot more Motherlode Mine, well, probably more of the unidentified mineral, the coal bag, because we have a buttload. Look, we got 20k adamant ore, and we do not have 80k coal. I don't know how much it would be, probably like 80k. Doesn't sound right. But we don't have all the coal we need for all this stuff, and we're not even close. We do have a 99 smithing grind. I'm probably going to do all of my gold and use all this coal, and then just do struts, because I have made the decision that I am not going to be doing the bagged plants to 99 construction grind, mainly just because, one, I don't have access to a house portal. Like, if I could go to a house portal, like maybe if I roll it next time, if I could go to a house portal, that would be great, and that would make this less shit. But it's not the money. It's nothing but the law runes. The law runes are incredibly difficult for me to get my hands on, so I can't bring myself to sit there and and try to grind out the law runes in the wilderness, or with my implings that barely drop them. They just drop so few and far between that it's just an impossible grind right now. I don't mind doing the bag plants if I had access to a house portal, but right now it just doesn't seem really feasible. So let's remind ourselves of what we do have to do. Let's go over to the chunk picker once again and take a look. That's not the chunk picker. I hate this. I'm losing my mind. Chunk picker V2 done. You are not the chunk picker V2. What's going on with you today, Streamlabs? What's going on with you? You're making me so upset. You're making me so upset. Okay, and you're also like 4 times the size of the screen. Let me fix this. I'm sorry, guys. This is happening in real time. Streamlabs is being really dumb. It's also lagging really hard. Don't know what that's about. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. This is probably good enough. All right, so let's take a look. We have to recalculate our task. Or do we? No, it doesn't look like I have to recalculate. Do I have to? Does it at the bottom calculate task? Why is it that this is not? There's not a calculate task button now. Center on unlock chunk. Okay, this one, calculate task. Oh no, that's my chunk. Boom, calculate task. Boom. So here we go. We have buy the construction cape. We're gonna just go ahead and backlog this. Boom. Steel dragon. Build a steel dragon? How do you build a steel? How the fuck do I build a steel dragon? What the fuck? How am I supposed to build a steel dragon? I didn't know that was an option. What? Details. Coins? Many. I gotta purchase a steel dragon. Okay, the construction stuff is all getting backlogged. Backlog. Backlog. Build a hellhound? Are you stupid? What the fuck? Okay, make part of a summer pie. We're not building a dragon off. What the fuck is building a dragon off? Build a troll? Backlog that. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. Backlog options. Backlog. Construction. Backlog. Did that do anything? I don't think that shit did anything. I'm gonna be real with you. Build a Tizuk. Build. Okay. Okay. How do I backlog construction? We're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that the construction thing. So we have to make part of a stone pie, craft an amethyst dart tip, wear rune armor, not a big deal. The diaries, burn a magic log, fletch a dragon dart. That's an issue. Fletching a dragon dart is a fucking issue. Catch a lucky impling, also kind of an issue. Not gonna lie. Get 87 magic for enchant crossbow bolts. Now, if my source for getting onyx bolts is that's the onyx from Motherlode Mine, if that's the onyx from Motherlode Mine, you can shove that right up your ass. I'm not doing that. I'm also not doing the Motherlode Mine onyx. Those are just meme grinds, and I'm not gonna hold myself to that stupid shit. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Buy the prayer cape. Why do I have to buy the prayer cape? Where is there a prayer cape? What? Oh, because the monastery is there. Oops, I accidentally unlocked the monastery. I do not have the monastery. Okay, yeah, no, I don't have the prayer cape grind yet. Sorry, guys. That's calculate the task again. I fucked this shit up. How many chunks do I accidentally have? No, I don't. We're good. Okay. Wait, is a Falador? No, this has to be unlocked. Okay, stop with the information. Calculate task. Oh, I'm losing my mind. All right, anything that says build is going like out the window. We're not building anything. Catch a lucky impling, still big grind. Buy the mining cape. We can check that off. We actually bought the mining cape. Wield runite bolt. Smith a rune 2H99 smithing is fucking the worst. Wield a rune warhammer. That's not that crazy. Obtain full rune basically. And then the rest of these are from implings. We've got a lot of impling grinds, and we've got Knight Sword and Corsair Curse. Oh, I can start Corsair Curse. Okay, I might just do that right now. And then we have a bunch of diary tasks. And then change your gravestone in Death's office to an angel. How do I do that? Details. Okay, I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna I'll Google that shit. But guys, we have done it. That's pretty much it. And then the window capture turned right back into this. Go back into this. Okay, guys, we have done it. I'm super stoked. I mean, I couldn't be happier. I'm gonna go start with my cooking grind. Just start working on that. Where are my headless arrows? Arrow shafts. I need my arrow shafts. And let me go get my gear for killing chickens. My best in slot chicken killing gear. Should I use range? No, I'm not gonna use range. I'm just gonna get my best in slot chicken smashing gear, which is my full mithril and my new 99 cape. I mean, I'm gonna keep the cape hood over my thing, and then we're gonna, I guess, get a shield too. So where's my shield? Bada bing. My adamant kite shield. Bada bing. I'm gonna organize the bank too. Don't worry. And I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna kill some chickens, and I'm gonna plant some seeds. Let's go to the seed dipper. What seeds can I plant right now? I can plant some seeds. I am 39, so I can plant strawberries. So we're gonna plant some strawberries. And what herbs can I plant? I can plant ranars. I don't have ranar seeds, but we got strawberry seeds. Strawberry. Now, you know what? Maybe I won't plant strawberries, because you know why? I can't turn strawberries into cooking EXP, so I'm going to plant potatoes. That's going to be what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant myself some potatoes, and I've got a lot of potatoes to grind up for. And guys, that's just crazy. We've got 99 mining on the Goblin chunk account, and that just feels fantastic. I'll see you guys in the next, whatever the fuck happens next. It might be the end of the video. Actually, I haven't started editing a video, so this is just kind of just a clip. But yeah, it's a big clip. It's a big clip for Daddy-O, you know? Big deal for me. Don't you dare. Am I out of the chunk? You didn't see that shit. You didn't see that. Shut up. You didn't see shit, you liar. Holy shit, the stale baguette. It must be a glitch. What? I just got the stale baguette from a quizmaster. What is that? So I've basically just been, planting my sweet corn. I got some tomatoes. I don't really know how much I will need tomatoes, but since I got the seeds, I got them. I really should just be planting potatoes, but I don't know. I want sweet corn. Like I want food like sustainable, like good healing food. And I know potatoes can turn into that, but I really want something like immediate, like just cook some EXP, some good stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a brat, but I just wanted to harvest these sweet corns. I'm gonna have to go get more sweet corns now, but later. But either way, I'm really happy. I'm just been, at the yew tree right here, cutting down the yews and turning them into bows because we do have a fletching grind. And I'm just going to make sure that, what do I need? This, and 2 compost. Boom. I'm just going to make sure that I'm noting these sweet corns when I can, and we're going to get a nice stack of them with the 9 sweet corn seeds we have, which is like 3 more patches. Then after that, we'll do tomatoes. Then I'll bank the sweet corns and stuff like that while I take a break, because there was a bot in here killing the chicken and another bot in here killing the cows earlier. And they're gone now, but that was a bit frustrating to see. I can't actually do this. I do have the option to do churning butter, but I'm basically at the mercy of the bots because it's actually a lot of them. There's actually a lot of them. My cat wants to get in. Okay, I didn't expect this at all, but I just got the beaver. This has been the luckiest chunk ever. This has been the luckiest chunk ever. Holy moly. I thought, so I'm playing on my Deadman mode account, and I thought because I just got a nest, I thought it was about the nest, and I look up and I got a beaver. Holy moly. That is pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Holy shit. Man, it's crazy that I got the beaver at 79 and not the golem at 99. It's not funny. It's not funny if you really think about it. And the blood's got to come from somewhere. Alright, so we are approaching level 61 range, which is the highest level range I am required to get for my chunk goals. It will allow me to wear the runite bolts. I think that's what I'm working for. Yeah, runite bolts. We have our red spikies and our blue d'hide, and there's 61 right there. We could wear and make a rune crossbow eventually when we get a spinning wheel. I really hope that after this chunk I don't just roll this chunk. That'd be really dumb. I don't know what type of grind this air altar is, but I'm not interested. I don't want it. And I think if I roll this, I might actually have to grind this to do this, which would suck. But at the same time, getting a rune crossbow would be massive. I would love a rune crossbow. So I've just been training on the guards. I'm all done with range now, so I don't have to anymore. So we'll go ahead and see how many bowls I collected during this little grind. So what I was doing is I was killing the guards while I was waiting for the bowls to respawn, which I felt like was a better use of my time than just world hopping. So I think I just walked out of my chunk just now, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oops. Yeah, so this right here is not in my chunk, sadly. But either way, so what I'm saying is I had to go ahead and buy bowls, right? So but the respawn is like every couple of seconds. Oh, I only got 8 more bowls. I'll go buy them. 8 more bowls, so 300. And the reason we want bowls is to cook. But anyway, we would go ahead and we'd buy, but it take 30 seconds to recharge one. So what I would do in the meantime is I would go and I would use my arrows. We had about 5k iron arrows, and now we're down to 784 because I just didn't feel like picking them up. I picked them up sometimes, but not too frequently. But yeah, we're done. 61 range. Now I want to do these chunks without grinding combat. Like I don't want it to be 99 strength, 99 defense, which is why I'm avoiding just killing chickens in this chunk, because if you do the math, just killing chickens and cooking them is probably the best cooking method that we have. But I did discover another one, which is the bowls are important for us, so I'll show you guys that later. But yeah, that's pretty much the best cooking method we have to 94. So I did the math, and if we're going all the way to 94 and we are killing the chickens, we're gonna end up with around like base 90 well, probably like around 85, 87 like attack and strength. If I just did attack and strength, if I spread it out, probably end up being like 80 attack, 82, probably 80 But I don't want to just punch out my chunk, and then just go roll another chunk. And it's like, oh, you got to get 86 strength. And it's just like, okay, that's a free chunk. That's a free chunk. Because unfortunately, with how big the grinds are on the Falador chunk, once you knock it out, you're pretty much not even a chunk man anymore. You're pretty much just like a collection log Iron Man, because I'm going to be leaving this chunk with 40 thieving because I don't intend to train this anymore. 84 crafting, I believe it is. 87 crafting. 90 something fletching. I think 95 fletching. A little bit less because I get a dragon fruit pry. 79 magic or 82 magic. I forgot which one it is. We're gonna have 75 or is it 80? I think 75. 75 farming. We're gonna have 93 hunter. I'm not doing construction, but realistically, after this, we're barely gonna have any grinds left. Like, this account's pretty much gonna be damn near on its way to max, and by the time I'm done with this chunk, I'll probably be, it'd be a very long time until we actually have to stop and do something. Just be roll, and I kind of hate the idea of that. So I kind of want to avoid just grinding out our melee stats and grinding out our defense stats to do this. I want to try to find unique ways to do our grind. So I think I needed 8. So I got 5 right here. I need 3 more. I needed 8 of this. Yeah, so I just don't want to just be punching out my chunks. I could realistically, if I wanted to handle my rune problem, just armor up and go fight white knights. But that's another thing. Like, yes, I kill a whole bunch of white knights, I stack a whole bunch of runes, or I kill a whole bunch of dark knights over here. No, not dark knights, dark wizards over here. I ground out my runes, but then you know what that ends up being is like I'm damn near like level 90. I'm already 86 combat. By the time I'm done with this chunk, I'll be like level 110, right? Then I go and I roll a wilderness chunk. I roll like here or something, or I roll here, and it's like, oh god, I'm level 110 and level 20 wilderness. Literally everybody in the game can attack me, and then I just made my life so much worse. So I really don't want to, grind out all of my combat stats. Then we go and we finish this chunk, we roll this chunk, we get a huge grind. The dragon visage is going to be the grind. Even by the time we're done with this chunk, if we do roll this chunk, I think the dragon visage is the only grind that we have, because we'll just have such high stats and everything else that there's really nothing to grind for. So it's just, I don't want to do combat the rest of this, especially like, oh man, this guy Seto gets 95 range or something on barrows or something. I don't remember how he did it, but he got it, and then you go to Goblin chunk, and it's like, hey, how'd he get it? He killed guards. He killed white knights. It's just uneventful. I want to be training and getting drops. It's just nice experience. Let me just flex real quick. Boom. Yeah, that's great. It's a very useful cape. I could wipe my ass with this cape. This cape is ass. Excuse my language. But yeah, let's do a little bit of a boom. 300 bowls. Love to see it. And we got 14 scrambled eggs. I've got a lot of eggs. So the Falador farm actually has infinite eggs in here. Oh, why is this not moving anymore? Yeah, it's got infinite eggs right here, right? So what I've been doing while I was planting my potato seeds, and I still was getting a little bit low on potato seeds, so I decided to do this grind. But what I've been doing is I've been 14 eggs, 14 bowls, and picking up 14 eggs, and then boom, doing this. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do 21 bowls and 7 eggs. So I'll pick up 7, fill up the bowls, pick up 7, fill up the bowls, pick up 7, fill up the bowls, then cook them. I can't imagine that that's going to speed up the EXP, but the best thing we can make besides just raw chicken all the way, and that's trying to avoid combat, the best thing we can make from here is going to be like potatoes with cheese or potatoes with butter. And then we can get the scrambled eggs, put the tomatoes on that, and then we can make egg potatoes. Then eventually we can make tuna potatoes, but I don't really have a great method of getting tuna. So that's not the avenue I want to go down, even though it's probably the most EXP. Tuna potatoes are few and far between because I just do not have a whole bunch of tuna, and I don't want to grind gourmet implings because again, we have 0 combat in this chunk, which is why I'm trying to avoid doing combat. But gourmets really do not give me anything, and even the clue scrolls do not give me anything. I think I'm a little bit past the point where I'm begging for air runes now. I can just go knock out some air runes. Plus, air runes go a lot further now that they did the combat rebalance in terms of EXP. So I don't need nearly as many as I did before. So I'm actually pretty satisfied. If we do get an air staff, that would be nice. But I'm definitely not going to be grinding out for an air staff. So that would knock pretty much all these implings. Let me go to the impling table. Look at our implings. I wouldn't be doing babies anymore. I wouldn't be doing gourmets anymore. Then I wouldn't be doing youngs. I don't need any of these anymore. I'll have to check the drop tables, but I'm going to try to avoid this, which means I'd be camping earths, which is kind of hard to do. Eclectics, essence. I have to do a lot of essence, but like I don't even care too much about earths. But my goals are going to be essence and eclectic implings, and then nature implings. Nature implings are really important because they have the tree seeds that I need. I know it's just willow and that's not that crazy, but I mean, I'm farming potatoes, so the farming exp is not coming in that well, so I need as many tree seeds as I can get that are not acorns. Acorns are ass. So once we get the the nature implings in 2 levels, then Pura Pura will be a lot better for us. And unfortunately, the nature impling is going to be the last impling that we can catch consistently, because after that I'm competing with bots for magpie and above. Magpies, ninjas, dragon implings, and then lucky implings. I'm going to be contested for all of these, and I don't know if I have to just catch a lucky impling or I need a specific drop from a lucky impling. But dragon implings are going to be the worst ones, because I have been in this chunk for, I think I came into this chunk at 28 hours in. I'm approaching day 50. 28 hours in is like a day and a half, right? It's like a day and not even a half, like day and 10%. I am almost 50 times over the amount of time that I've been in this chunk, and I've only seen a dragon impling on 2 occasions. So, and I've never seen it in Poro either. And even when you do see anything that's magpie or above, you're fighting mange, you're fighting a whole bunch of just ridiculous things. So unfortunately, we have a whole bunch of things from magpies that we do have to farm out, and that does suck, because they're best in slots and they're highly contested by bots. But that's for future me to worry about. There's a good chance though, guys, that I just get the levels in this chunk, and then I'll do the task when I have the ability to. But like I said, I've been in this chunk, whatever 50 times 28 is. Let me do that math real quick on the calculator. 50 times 28, 1400 hours. What the fuck? I've been playing this game for 1400 hours. Yeah, I'm 1400 hours in-game hours into this chunk. So you don't even want to think about real life hours. 1400 in-game hours into this chunk, and I've only seen 2 dragon implings, and I'm supposed to get like 8 items from them. So it's definitely an uphill battle. So we'll see how it is. Maybe by the time I do get there, Jagex does a mass banning and the worlds aren't that bad. But you can ask every chunk man in the CC. Puro Puro is riddled with bots, and it's awful. And I'd consider going to a PvP world, but that's also really risky. So yeah, I'm going to head back to the farm now because I'm pretty much all done. I'm going to go buy 14 bowls because I don't even want to mix my bowls together. I just want my nice number of bowls in the bank and nobody touches them. And I'm just going to go ahead and start doing my eggs again. Oh, I need to buy more than 14 bowls. Yeah, I got to do more than 14 bowls. I'll buy 21 bowls and then I'm going to start doing my eggs again. Or, yeah, 21 bowls. And I'm just going to start doing my eggs again. And that should make me a happy boy. It should make me a happy boy.